The book of Ruth is a beautiful narrative found in the Old Testament. It tells the story of a Moabite woman named Ruth and her journey of faith, loyalty, and redemption. The story begins during a time when there was a famine in the land of Israel. Elimelech, a man from Bethlehem, along with his wife Naomi and their 2 sons, moves to the land of Moab to find food and sustenance. In Moab, Naomi's sons marry Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. Tragically, Naomi's husband and both sons die, leaving her and her daughters-in-law as widows. Naomi, hearing that the famine in Bethlehem has ended, decides to return to her homeland. Naomi urges Orpah and Ruth to return to their families, but Ruth clings to Naomi and makes a heartfelt vow, saying, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God." So Ruth and Naomi return to Bethlehem. Ruth, as a foreigner, gleans in the fields owned by a man named Boaz, who is a relative of Naomi's deceased husband. Boaz shows kindness and favor to Ruth, protecting her and allowing her to glean in his fields. Naomi realizes that Boaz is a potential kinsman redeemer, a relative who can redeem their family's land and provide for them. Naomi advises Ruth to approach Boaz at night while he is sleeping on the threshing floor. Ruth follows Naomi's instructions, and Boaz is moved by her loyalty and virtue. He agrees to act as the kinsman redeemer and marry Ruth, securing their family's inheritance. Ruth and Boaz marry, and they have a son named Obed. Through God's providence, Ruth, a Moabite woman, becomes an ancestor of King David, and ultimately, Jesus Christ. The story of Ruth highlights themes of loyalty, kindness, and God's faithfulness. It demonstrates how God can work through ordinary people and circumstances to bring about His plans and purposes. It is a beautiful story of redemption and love that continues to inspire and encourage people today. This is the end of this episode. Follow for more content.